What's up YouTube, my name is Yus, and today we're going to continue working on an afrobeat. This is the second episode of the series, and I wanted to dedicate it to filling up the background of the beat, making some background vocals especially. I want to take you in the process of how I find them, where I find them, how I slice them up, and what effects I put on them, and there are some different techniques that you can use. So yeah, let's get right into my FL Studio. Okay, so I'm currently at my girlfriend's place, so the setting is a bit different. I wanted to dedicate this episode to creating background vocals, and the next episode we're gonna get into composition and creating a whole track, and the last one we're gonna do the mixing and mastering. I already went ahead and I found a sample on Splice. I use this service a lot to get samples. So to find good samples on Splice, I always search for the term vocal, and I put this one on random, and I select vocal here because I use vocals a lot in my beats, and every single time I need a different one, so I always get randomized samples, and then I just click the first one and I keep pressing the arrow down until I find a good one, and this time I came up with this one. Baby, me love you. Anytime you call me, me there, either way, with a dust still down, you're the love of my life. And yeah, that's what I loaded up into FL Studio. And I loaded it up in Fruity Slicer and already tuned the pitch. It's in F sharp, so I'll put it minus 600 cents. And I have a chain I always use as bass on my vocals. And that's this one, and it's just some equalizing, reverb and delay, and now it sounds like this. So the volume is a bit low, let me change that. So what I do from there is I'll just look for some good slices and I'll just make a melody from it. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Something like that, and I try to make this vocals loops on the background not too complicated, because otherwise it's not easy to remember, and it's just too much going on in the background. So I'll just make it kind of repetitive, just like this. And there are some things you can do with this. What I sometimes do to make it sound a bit different is I will use a reductor, and it's a vintage tube distortion, and it makes it sound like this. But that's too rough for the background, so what I do then is I just put a Fruity Fast LP on it, and I just play with the cutoff and the resonance, and then just a bit down and a bit of resonance. And now it perfectly fits in the background, so that's what I do like a lot with my vocal cuts. And then you end up with something like this. And you can also just pitch the notes up like this. It sounds like this. So just to sum it up, Fruity Slicer is a perfect VST to make these vocal loops. Just get a sample, slice it up, add some reverb, delay, whatever you want, distortion, filters, and yeah, just keep it simple. That's all you have to do. So next time we're gonna do the composition, and the episode after we're gonna do the mixing and mastering. If you have any questions, just drop them down below, or DM me on Instagram. The link is in the description, and I hope to see you guys next time.